How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the Ibanez GRG121SP. Catchy name aside, this is a beautiful guitar. The finish is called Blue Metal Chameleon and it comes with a roasted maple neck, along with something that we love to see on this channel, which is a colour matched headstock. It was brought to my attention by my friend Elliot, who you may remember from the old GRG140 video. He likes to keep on top of all of the latest Ibanez news, so as soon as he saw this come up, he knew that I'd love it. Obviously, the first thing that I was drawn to was the purple blue sparkle chameleon finish, and the fact that it had a roasted maple neck, which is something that you don't normally see on GOs until now. I tried to fight buying one for as long as possible, but in the end I gave in. It was just, I saw it in the shop and it was too beautiful not to buy. And I knew I'd get away with it because purple's my wife's favourite colour. One of the reasons that I knew this guitar was going to be fantastic from the get-go is the fact that it's got exactly the same pickups as the GFR that I reviewed a long time ago. The pickups in that are fantastic, so I knew that these would be great, and they sound brilliant. We'll go through a sound test later and we'll look over that. It's got your standard Ibanez GO tuners. We'll see how they hold up, but there's a chance that I'll be replacing them at some point. I was considering putting gold hardware on this just to make it look as disgusting as possible, but I really like the chrome on it, so I'm going to stick with that. Good old hardtail bridge, and it's a string through. You've got your standard volume and tone, as well as a 5-way switch. The switching on this is a little bit interesting. Obviously, up position gives you the neck. Knock it down to the next position and you're on a coil split on the neck. Middle position is both pickups in full. Next position down is both south coils. And finally, down position is just the bridge humbucker as standard. One of the things that Ibanez keep getting right is the fact that they're using decent strap buttons, something with a really good radius on it so that your strap isn't going to flip off. At that, it's not really something you'd need to put locking strap buttons on. You've got the nice classy plateless heel, still a bolt-on system but without the plate, which makes it look a little bit more expensive. And something else that Ibanez are really good at is the truss rod access. It's got your standard classic Ibanez headstock. Now at first I didn't really think that the fretboard was a different material to the neck. I thought it was all just roasted maple, but apparently it's something called Jatoba, which I'm assuming is just some sort of budget wood. It's fine, it does the job. Got medium nickel frets, which are nicely polished, really good edges to them. You can't feel them at all, and there's no scratchiness. So Ibanez again doing a really good job with quality control out the factory. This guitar is still available at £279. It sort of varies depending on where you go, but I bought this from Guitar Guitar, as I tend to buy most of my new guitars from. And it was a shop model, so I do think that they've switched out the strings for 9s rather than the 10s that it would have come with. It's a little bit dusty, but no damage at all. I made sure of that before I bought it. Now I did tune this just before I started the take, and it's already slipped out of tune slightly, so I think that I will be replacing the tuners at some point. Don't think it's so much a humidity and temperature kind of thing, because obviously with it being roasted maple neck, it's supposed to fight that because it's a harder wood. So I think it is just down to maybe the fact that it's new strings as well, but I don't think the tuners are going to hold very well at all, so I might be changing them. So let's see how it sounds. So there you have it, the Ibanez GRG121SP, catchy name, in chameleon flake. It's really good. It's nice. Did I have to do anything to it? No. I did lower the action pretty much because with every Ibanez guitar you can just lower that action straight down. It doesn't have to be, you know, avoiding frets or anything. They make beautifully straight necks, and when they're brand new they've usually not been tampered with or buggered about. So yeah, I knocked that down. There's a bit of an issue with the D being a bit sharp at the 12th, so I've cranked the intonation a little bit, but it's not going to be an issue once I put on some heavier strings. Are there any bad points? No. It's Ibanez. It comes out of the factory good every time. I've never found an Ibanez brand new that's in any sort of poor state or with any quality control issues. So I'd say if you see it, try it. If you like it, buy it.